Yeah. Very good evening, students. Very good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology Program. And this is a coaching classes conducted for NMMS test 2023-24. Today we are going to see the topic in social studies. A very interesting topic. So let's recollect how much you students are able to remember, right? So let's very quickly go ahead. Before going to the subject, social is the most scoring subject. So, right? So it's very easy. You don't have to work out anything, do the calculation, nothing. You just have to read your social textbook like a story. That's all. So 2 times maximum if you read, you will be able to understand all the concepts. It just stays in your mind. So that you should not forget. Okay. And always your textbook, your curriculum is most important, and only from that, all competitive exams questions will be framed. All right. So here in this, you have to note down all the questions, whatever has been discussed now, because these questions are basically taken only from your past question papers. All right. So each and every question is very important. So please note down that. And devotional paths to the divine, right? So that's the topic today. All right. Now let's start with the question. He belonged to a caste of farmers and he lived in the 17th century. Who is he? So you just have to tell me, who is he? He belonged to a caste of farmers and lived in the 17th century, right? So 4 options are given: Kabir Das, Guru Nanak, Yogi Vemana. Fourth option is Shankar Deva. All right. So who is the person among these four who belonged to the caste? Just a second. Who belonged to the caste of farmers and lived in the 17th century, right? So being the first question, let's do it for you. The answer is Yogi Vemana, right? Yes. Now let's move on to the next question. Guru Nanak was born at dash. Yes. Just a second, students. Just a second. Yes, Guru Nanak was born at dash. So 4 options are given. Was he born in Delhi? Was he born in Talwandi or Bhiwandi or Mandi? All right. So 4 options are given. Where was Guru Nanak born? So Guru Nanak was born at Delhi, Talwandi, Bhiwandi or Mandi. Yes. So your 30 seconds is already started. You just have to remember, see these great people where their birth was and which date they were born, which year they were born, and which year they passed away. All that we should note down, isn't it? So you are always, welcome to open your textbook and uh, go through these questions. All right. Your 30 seconds is over. Let's see the answer. It is Talwandi. All right. See the next question. This is a common kitchen of Sikhs. What's that? This is the common kitchen of Sikhs. 4 option: Chadar, Ragnar, Bangar or Langar. Okay, so 4 options: Chadar, Ragnar, Bangar or Langar. Yes, so you can just quickly go through the para where about Guru Nanak is given. So there you will be able to find out the common kitchen of Sikhs. All right, students. So your 30 seconds is already running. You just have to quickly find out and tell me which is a common kitchen of Sikhs. All right, so your 30 seconds already done. Let's see, it is Lagnar. It is Langar. Sorry, Langar. All right, see the next question. Dash believed in a formless supreme God and preached that the only path to salvation was through bhakti. Right? So what do you mean by the path of salvation? Salvation is nothing but how you reach God, right? So, there is always a power beyond us, and it is nothing but God. So different people worship God in different ways, in different religion. But ultimately, there is one power beyond, which is above all of us, right? So how do you, reach the path of salvation? It is through bhakti. But who believed that in a formless supreme God and preached that the only path to salvation was through bhakti? Was it Kabir? Was it Tulsidas? Was it Surdas? Or was it Mirabai? All right. So your four options are given: Kabir, Tulsidas, Surdas, or is it Mirabai? So your 30 seconds is almost running. You just have to quickly find out and tell who was that. All right. So let's quickly find out what is the answer for this. It is none other than Kabir Das. So you would have read lot of dohes, what Kabir Das has written, isn't it? So Kabir Das has written lot of dohes. Even Tulsi Das has written lot of dohes. So those dohes gives us, and they all are in uh, Hindi, right? So they give us a good preaching about the way to reach God. All right, see the next question. Dash is born in Tamil Nadu in the 11th century. He was deeply influenced by Alvars, right? So is it Ramanujan, Basavanna, Eknath, or Namadev? So let me repeat the question again. Dash was born in Tamil Nadu in the 11th century, and he was deeply influenced by Alvars, right? So was it Ramanujam, was it Basavanna, or was it Eknath, or is it Namadev? All right, so quickly you just have to find out and tell. Right, let's see the answer. It's almost time. So the theme here is religion. So you can just quickly browse into religion and then that chapter and then find out. So it is none other than Ramanujan, right? So the contributions of Ramanujan towards the Hindu people was immense. So, so much he contributed for the welfare of the Hindu people. He was the one of the main person because of whom the religion is still sustaining. All right. Now with that, let's move on to the next question. We have the saints, poets of Maharashtra composed their songs in dash language, right? So the saints, poets of Maharashtra composed their songs in dash language. Was it in Bengali? Was it in Hindi? Was it in Marathi? Or was it in Bhojpuri? Okay. So you can quickly just find out and say the saints or the poets of Maharashtra. They composed their songs in which language? All right, let's quickly see the answer. It is in Marathi. Okay, because Maharashtra, the people in Maharashtra speaks Marathi, isn't it? So mainly they speak Marathi, but even Hindi is fairly spoken in that place. All right. All right, let's move on to the next question. Dash means a form of Vishnu. Is it Shiva? Is it Vittala? Or is it Ganesh? Or is it Rama? Right? So it's very simple. In fact, Dash means a form of Vishnu. Is it Shiva? Is it Vittala? Or is it Ganesha? Or is it Rama? I'm sure many of you would have got this answer. It's such a very simple and very interesting. And the person, more than a god, the person whom all of us adore, all of us, think that he's not a god, he's a human being and he's still living with us. And he's an example of the great, the king, how the king has to rule, isn't it? All right, with this, let's move on. It is none other than Vittala. But I was about to tell about Rama. Even Rama is a form of a Vishnu, right? And also Vittala. All right, let's move on to the next question. Kabir was brought up in a family of Muslim Julahas or weavers settled near the city of Dash, right? So he got settled near the city of Ayodhya or Benares, or was it Kanchi, or was it Puri, right? So was it Ayodhya, or was it Benares, or was it Kanchi, or was it Puri? Yes, so you just have to say where Kabir was brought up. All right. So he was brought up in a family of Muslim Julahas or weavers settled near the city of Dash. All right, let's see the answer. It is none other than Benares. All right. Yes. See the next question. Ramacharita Manas or Ramcharit Manas was written by Dash. Was it written by Kabir? Was it written by Tulsidas? Was it written by Ramanujam? Or was it written by Potanna? Okay. All these four has contributed. Their contribution is extraordinary. But still, the question here is, Ramcharitamanas was written by Dash. Was it written by Kabir? Was it written by Tulsidas? Was it written by Ramanujam? Or was it written by Potanna? All right, your 30 seconds is almost over. Let's see the answer. It is none other than Tulsidas. See the next question. Vithala temple is in Dash. Right? So Vithala temple is in Dash. Is it in Shirdi? Is it in Amaravati? Is it in Pandharpur? Or is it in Triambakeshwar? I'm sure many of you would have visited this place, such a historic place, such a wonderful place to be, visited. Where is this Vittala temple? So four options: Shirdi, Amaravati, Pandharpur, or Triambakeshwar. Let's see. It is none other than Pandharpur. Okay. All right. So if you had opted for option C, your answer is right. Fine. See the next question. Kabir was a dash. Was he a tailor? Was he a weaver? Was he a potter? Or was he a blacksmith? Kabir was a dash. Was he a tailor? Was he a weaver? Or a potter? Or a blacksmith? Right? So when you read about the history of Kabir, you would have definitely heard about this, and I'm sure you would have noted down. He was a what? What was his basically a profession, or he was from which family? All right, now let's see. He is from a weaver. So Kabir was a weaver. All right, see the next question. The tomb of Sufi saint is called Dash. Right? The tomb of a Sufi saint is called Dash. Is it Khanka, Dargah, Silsila, or Shariat? So four options: Khanka, Dargah, Silsila, or Shariat. All right? Yes. So quickly tell me what is the answer for this. The tomb of a Sufi saint is called Dash. Khanka, Dargah, Silsila, or Shariat. Okay. So your 30 seconds is almost done. The tomb of a Sufi saint is called as Dargah. Let's move on to the next question. Mahabhagavatam in Telugu was written by dash. Mahabhagavatam in Telugu was written by dash. It was written by whom? Was it Potanna? Was it Nanaya, Tikhana, or Erana? Okay. So Potanna, Nanaya, Tikhana, or is it Erana? All right. So 4 options are given. You just have to recollect, or you can just go through your textbook and you can quickly find out. Your time is actually running. Let's see. So Mahabhagavatam in Telugu was written by Potanna. All right, see the next question. Panchavati was written by Kabir, Guru Nanak, Ravidas, or Dadu Dayal. Okay, so 4 options: Kabir, Guru Nanak, Ravidas, or Dadu Dayal. All right, students, so quickly, you just have to say. Your 30 seconds is almost running. Let's see. Let's see the answer. It was written by Kabir. See the next question. Potanna was a dash. Potanna was a dash. So was he a priest? Was he a peasant? Was he a teacher? Or was he a farm labor? All right. So who was Potanna? Was he a priest? Was he a peasant? Was he a teacher? Or was he a farm labor? All right. So your time is running. Quickly, you have to just find out and choose. All right. Let's see whether you people are able to make it. Yes. So Potanna was a peasant. All right. So Potanna was a peasant. All right. See the next question. Dash was called a Sahaja Kavi. Okay. So Dash was called a Sahaja Kavi. Was it Surdas? Was it Tulsidas? Was it Potanna? Or was it Shankaradeva? Okay. So Dash was called Sahaja Kavi. Was it Surdas? Was it Tulsidas? Was it Potanna? Or was it Shankaradeva? Okay, so your time is actually running. So you just have to quickly say, find out, or you can always refer to the textbooks. Okay, and find out about this. All right, your 30 seconds is almost over. Let's see the answer. It is Potanna. Potanna is called as the Sahaja Kavi. See the next question. Who said Vaishnavas are those who understand the pain of others? Okay, so you just have to say, who said those? What? Vaishnavas are those who understand the pain of others. Was it Ramanujam? Or was it Namadev? Or was it Jnaneshwar? Or was it Narsi Mehta? Okay. So you can very easy, in fact. So this person actually, he struggled so much for the welfare of the Vaishnavas. So who was that? Okay. So your time is still running. You just have to quickly find out and explain who's that. All right. Let's quickly see how many of you are able to make it. It is none other than Jnaneshwar. Okay. Right. See the next question. Veerashaiva movement began in dash. Veerashaiva movement began in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, or Kerala. Okay. So Veerashaiva movement began in which place? It began in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, or Kerala. Okay. So you just have to quickly find out and say about this Veerashaiva movement. Yes, your time is actually running. You just have to quickly find out and let us know about this Veerashaiva movement. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see. It is none other than Karnataka. All right. So it was in Karnataka. See the next question. According to Ramanuja, the best way to attain salvation through intensive devotion of dash. Okay. So it says, your question says, according to Ramanuja, the best way to attain salvation through intensive devotion of dash. Was it Shiva? Was it Shakti? Was it Vishnu? Or was it Brahma? Okay. So, was it Shiva? Okay. Was it Shakti? Was it Vishnu? Or was it Brahma? Yes. So, by this time, I'm sure you would have got the answer. It's very simple, in fact. Okay. Right. It is none other than Vishnu. Right? Because Ramanuja always put forth the Vishnu's thought. Okay. So he was more into Vaishnavas. He was a great supporter of Vaishnavas or Vaishnavites. We can call it in any way. All right. See the next question. Who propounded the doctrine of Visishtadvaita? Advaita. Who propounded the doctrine of Vishwadvaita or Advaita? Was it Kabir? Was it Guru Nanak? Was it Ramanujam? Or was it Tukaram? Okay. So you can quickly go through your textbook, supposing you get stuck up anywhere. It's very simple. Okay. So was it Kabir? Was it Guru Nanak? Was it Ramanujam? Or was it Tukaram? All right. So your time is running. You can very easily and quickly explain this. I mean, about this Visishta Dvaita and Advaita. All right. So let's see the answer for this. It is none other than Ramanuja, because Visishta Dvaita and Advaita tells more about the Vaishnavism. Right? Yes. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Yes. All right. See the next question. Veerashaiva movement was initiated by dash. Veerashaiva movement was initiated by Allama Prabhu, Akka Mahadevi, Basavanna, or Bijala. Okay. So Veerashaiva movement was initiated by Allama Prabhu, Akka Mahadevi, Basavanna, or Bijala. All right, students. So quickly refer your textbook and then you will definitely be able to find out the answer. All right. And what is this Veerashaiva movement? It's nothing but the Bhakti movement. So Veerashaivism is nothing but the Bhakti movement. Okay. All right. Let's quickly see the answer. Almost your 30 seconds is done. And here it is Basavanna. Okay, so if you see the textbook, it's very clearly written that another level of bhakti movement called Veerashaivism. This movement was initiated by Basavanna and his companions. So, but it was initiated by Basavanna, and after that, his companions like Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi in 12th century in Karnataka. Okay, and what is that they did is they wanted to represent the ideas about caste and treatment of women, arguing strongly for the equality of all the human beings. So they wanted to bring the equality of all the human beings. All right, see the next question. Oh yes, that's the next question as well. Veerashaiva movement began in which century? Just now we discussed, isn't it? It was in 12th century. All right, see the next question. The saints who belonged to the untouchable Mahar caste of Maharashtra. Okay, just a second. Okay, right. Okay. The saints who belonged to the untouchable Mahar caste of Maharashtra, sorry, by mistake it got touched, is dash. Is it Jnaneshwar? Is it Tukaram? Or is it Shakubai? Or is it Chokkamela? Okay, so here the answer is Chokkamela. All right, so you can see here the saints of Maharashtra. Beautifully it is given. The most important among them were Chokkamela. He belonged to the untouchable Mahar caste. Okay, so in those days, the untouchability was very much eminent, isn't it? So they were strictly following that these people should not be, they belong to this untouchable category. So they were literally left separately. So nobody used to even talk to them or see them, right? And this untouchable Meher caste, this religional tradition of bhakti focused on the Vitala form of the temple in Pandarpur, right? So after that, only these things all started. All right, see the next question. Narsi Mehta was a dash saint. Okay, see the question. Narsi Mehta was a dash saint. Right. So was he from Marathi, right? Or was he from Telugu or Kannada or from Gujarati? Okay. So Narsi Mehta was a dash saint. So he belonged to where? Marathi, Telugu, Kannada or Gujarati. All right. So yes. All right. So I'm sure you would have by now understood this. He is from Gujarati. Okay. So he is from Gujarat. So he was a Gujarati saint. Right. See the next question. Who advocated the renunciation of the world? Who advocated the renunciation of the world? Was it saints of Maharashtra? Was it Kabir? Was it Siddhacharyas and Nath Pantis? Or was it Ramanuja? Who advocated the renunciation of the world? Right? So was it saints of Maharashtra? Or was it Kabir? Or was it Siddhacharyas and Nath Pantis? Or was it Ramanuja? Okay, so very simple, in fact, and it's given beautifully about Nathpantis, Siddhas, and Yogis. So you can always read that to understand more about this. All right. So it is Siddhacharyas and Nathpantis. Okay. So who are they? Many religious groups of this period criticize the rituals and other aspects of the other religion. But among them were the Nathapantis and Siddhacharyas and the yogis, because they advocated renunciation of the world. To them, the path to salvation lay in meditation of the formless, right? So they always said that only through meditation you can go for salvation. All right. So to do this, they advocated the intense training of the mind and body through yoga, right? So all of us know about yoga. So yoga will take you to that level where everything gets stabled. So you can keep your mind very calm, cool and relaxed, and a stable mind only through yoga. So that is what the Siddhacharyas and Nathapanthis also told. So they said that the path to salvation can be done by the practice of yogas. All right, let's move on to the next question. The holy law developed by Muslim scholars was dash, right? Is it zikr? Is it shariat? Is it tariqa? Or is it raqs? All right. So the holy law developed by Muslim scholars was dash. Was it zikr, shariat, tariqa, or was it raqs? All right. So we just have to quickly find out and explain about this. Right? Yes. So you can see in this, okay, let's see the answer. It is Shariat. Muslim scholars developed a holy law, and that is called as Shariat. The Sufis often rejected the elaborated rituals and codes of behavior that was demanded by Muslim religions. Right? So because of, I mean, before that, this law was developed by Shariat. All right. See the next question. Zikr means dash. Is it contemplation? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Or is it chanting of a name? Right? So, you know, you all must be knowing chanting, isn't it? Like we keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, like that. Muslims say Inshallah, Inshallah. Christians say, Oh Jesus, Oh Jesus. So this also comes under the form of a chanting, right? So what does zikr means? Is it contemplation? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Or is it chanting of a name? All right, I'm sure by this now you would have found out it is nothing but a chanting of a name. See the next question. Mirabai was a dash princess. All right. So Mirabai was a dash princess. Was she from Mughal, Rajput, Maratha, or Ahmednagar? Okay. So was she from Mughal? Was she from Rajput? Was she from Maratha or Ahmednagar? Okay. Yes. Quickly find out and let us know about this. Where Mirabai was from. Yes, your time is running. So you can see here, Mirabai was a Rajput prince, married into the royal family of Mewar in the 16th century. Right? Fine. So she was a Rajput princess. And she got married to a royal family of Mewar. Right. So see here, Mirabai was a devotee of Dash, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, or Shakti. There is a movie also you would have seen long back about the movie about Mirabai. And beautiful songs are also there, isn't it? Yes, what Mirabai sings. Right, so there are four options, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, or Shakti. Right, so it is, goes without saying that it is Krishna, right? Because she was always devoted to Krishna and she composed innumerable bhajans. Okay. And those who expressed her intense devotion. See, when she composed the bhajans, you know, it clearly shows how much affection and love that she has towards the God. So, she has totally devoted herself to Lord Krishna. Right. So, and all her songs were openly challenged the norms of the upper caste. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Kabir lived in the city of Dash. Kabir lived in the city of Allahabad, Varanasi, Madura, or is it Agra? Okay. So Kabir lived in the city of Dash. So was it Allahabad, Varanasi, Madura, or Agra? All right. So here you can very beautifully is given about Kabir. Kabir, he lived in the 15th to 16th centuries and one of the most influential saints. And he brought up the family of Muslim Julahas. That is, he belonged to the weaver family. And he settled means he lived near the city of Benares. Where is Benares? It is in Varanasi. Okay. And about his life, very few information is only there. So we got to know about his ideas from a vast collection of Shakis and Pads. Okay, through that only more information about Kabir was known. All right, so it is none other than Varanasi. All right, the vast collection of verses are called Dash. Is it Dohas? Is it Shakis or Pads? Or is it Shlokas? Or is it chantings? Okay. So just now we discussed this also. So we get to know about his ideas from a vast collection of verses called Shakis and Pads. And they said to have been composed by him and said to have been composed by him, and it was sung by through bhajans, through many singers. So the answer is Shakis or Pads. See the next question. Bijak was written by Dash. Bijak was written by Tulsidas or Surdas or Kabir or Nanak. Okay. So Bijak was written by Tulsidas, Surdas, Kabir or Nanak. All right. So you can very quickly tell about this. Bijak was written by, let's see, it is Kabir. All right. See the next question. Where did Nanak establish a center? Okay. So where did Nanak establish center? Nanak is none other than our Guru Nanak. Okay. And he traveled widely through establishing the centers, and irrespective of the form, creed, caste and gender, his followers are all together. That is Guru Nanak's, right? And the sacred space thus created by Guru Nanak was called as Dharmasal. Okay. All right. And where did he establish? Isn't it? So that's our question. So where did Guru Nanak establish? Right. So he established a center at Kartarpur. And where is it? It is in Dera Baba Nanak on the river Ravi. So where is this Kartarpur? It is near the river Ravi. All right, students. Yes. See the next question. Yogi Vemanna lived in the Dash century. Yogi Vemanna lived in the did he live in the 16th century or 17th century or 18th century or 15th century? Okay. So you just have to say which century Yogi Vemanna lived in. All right. Yes. So quickly you can say it is none other than 17th century. All right. See the next question. Shankaracharya took his birth in this state. Where? right? So Shankaracharya took his birth in this state. So where? So this is in fact very beautiful, very nice to talk about Shankaracharya, who's a pure devotee of, you know, the god and goddess Shakti, right? So actually he was born in a place called Kaladi, and it is in Kerala. So the place in Kerala is Kaladi that he was born. And at a very small age itself, he contributed so much. He had a real true devotion towards the God, that is especially goddess Shakti. So he also died at a very early stage. And these people sacrifice their life only for the welfare of the public. So, they went into pure devotion, mainly only for the uh, to shower the blessings of God to all the public. All right. Now, according to him, the best means of attaining salvation was through intense devotion to Vishnu. Who was that? Is it Shankaracharya, Madhavacharya, Ramanujacharya, or is it Vallabhacharya? Right? Who said that this, like, according to this person, which person? The best means of attaining salvation. So it is the feet of God, the feet of Lord. Surrender yourself to God. So that's actually called as salvation. It was through intense devotion to Vishnu. Was it who was that who told? Was it Shankaracharya? Was it Madhavacharya? Was it Ramanuja? Or was it Vallabhacharya? Yes, so your 15 seconds is done. It is none other than Ramanuja. As I've already told you, he was a person who brought uh, the crux of the Vaishnavites. So because of him only, the Vaishnavites are still prevailing, and the glory of these people are now being, it has come out only because of this Ramanuja. All right, see the next question. Dash ensured a place for people of lower castes in temple worship. Dash ensured a place for people of lower castes in temple worship. Was it Ramanuja? Was it Nimbarka? Was it Ramananda, or none of them? Right? So see the question very clearly. Was it Ramanuja or Ramanujacharya, Nimbarka, or was it Ramananda? Or it's none of them. Okay, let's see the answer. It is Ramanujacharya. He was a person who told that even lower caste people also has to worship the temple. Okay, even because in those days, people from lower caste were not allowed to even enter into the temple, right? So they used to just stand outside only. Only the upper class people were allowed to come into the temples, and only they can worship, isn't it? Right. See the next question. Whose doctrine greatly inspired the new strand of bhakti? Whose doctrine greatly inspired the new strand of bhakti? Was it Kabir? Was it Guru Nanak? Was it Ramanuja or Ramanujacharya, or was it Shankaracharya? So four options are given. Whose doctrine greatly inspired the new strand of bhakti? Right? So was it Kabir? Was it Guru Nanak? Was it Ramanujacharya, or was it Shankaracharya? Right? Yes. Let's see the answer. It is Ramanuja. Because he brought the essence of bhakti from the people. All right, see the next question. Who opposed all kinds of rituals and idol worship? Who opposed all kinds of rituals and idol worship? Was it Basavanna? Was it Malaysia? Was it China, Malaysia? Or was it Pedamallaya? Pedamallaya? Or was it Chidambaram Kavi? I really apologize, students, because I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So certain words of Telugu, I may not pronounce it clearly or properly. So I really apologize for that. All right, now let's concentrate on this question. Who opposed all kinds of rituals and idol worship? Was it Basavanna? Was it China, Malaysia? Was it Pedda Mallaya? Or was it Chidambaram Kavi? Right? So quickly choose among these four questions. I mean, these four options. All right, let's see the answer. It is none other than Basavanna. All right, see the next question. The popular Sufis of the Central Asia was dash. Is it uh, Ghazali, Rumi, Sadi, or it is all of the above? The popular Sufis of the Central Asia, was it Ghazali, Rumi, Sadi, or all of the above? Right. So let's see, because I have a very important announcement to be made. After this, probably we'll quickly move on to the announcements. Yes, let's see the answer. It is none other than all of the above, right? Yes. Fine, students. So please listen to the instruction. There is a mock test 2 on 6th October. That is this Sunday. So today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, so day after tomorrow. So coming Sunday, we have a mock test, and that's the second mock test that is being conducted. And for this, the registration is compulsory. Only to registered students, the link will be given. Is it clear? So registered students will get the link. Exam timing is strictly from 9:30 to 12:30. All right, students. So let me again very quickly repeat. There is, we are going to have a mock test 2 on this coming Sunday. That is day after tomorrow. For this, the registration is compulsory. And only for registered students, the link is accessible. For them, only the link will be given to you. The exam timing is 9:30 to 12:30. So I suggest all of you has to take up this mock test. This mock test is basically conducted only as a very good practice session for you all. So don't miss the mock test. So we learned so much only by taking up a test, isn't it? So we learn more by our mistakes. So let's not make mistakes. Supposing we make mistakes, let's correct it and let's learn. And with this, we will close. And one more thing, students, please refer about our classes to your friends, students, and your teachers, so that they will also get benefited by this. And don't forget to see our earlier videos. And please do subscribe to our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. All right. Thanks for watching, students.